Thank you guys for tuning in to another segment of the Sit Down with Malik Wright, presented by First Star Logistics. On this segment, I want to talk about Ryan Day. There are a lot of Ohio State fans that are calling for the head of Ryan Day after another loss to Michigan that makes three losses in a row. People are tired. People are frustrated. They say you could do anything, but losing to Michigan is unacceptable. Losing to Michigan 3 years in a row is unacceptable. And it's crazy. For as dominant as Marvin Harrison's career has been, he's never beaten Michigan, right? Listen, I have my thoughts. I never think a guy's job should be based off of one loss to a team. I understand it's a rivalry. I understand it's bragging rights. I understand the Michigan Ohio State rivalry is a real thing. I understand they call them the team up north and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think the guy's job should be based off of one loss, even though that loss keeps coming to the same team. I don't think it should be. And then furthermore, the next question you have to ask yourself is who can you get? Who out there is better than Ryan Day? Now, some people, Ohio State super fans, will say, oh, make Brian Hartline the head coach. That's what I've heard. Right?
Yeah.
But that's just, it sounds good. When you say it, it sounds good. But you have to ask yourself from a recruitment standpoint, from everything in totality, replacing Ryan Day, does that do more good than harm to the program? Because remember, the grass ain't always greener. That's my thoughts. You've even heard people say, hey, bring back Urban Meyer. I can't see that guy coming out trying to jeopardize his legacy, especially when he's conquered so much at the University of Ohio State already. So what's next for Ohio State? Who can replace Ryan Day for the people that are saying, let's move on from Ryan Day? Daniel, your thoughts?
Ryan Day, and people may hate this, but Ryan Day is 56-7 as a head coach of Ohio State. Yes, his record against, the top tier teams is an elite, but you have to look at what's, like you said, what is the alternative? What's your other option, right? You're paying this dude a ton of money. He's the top 5 head coaches, total salary in college football. What's your other option? And I understand that he has lost to Michigan 3 straight times, and that is unacceptable as an Ohio State fan. We cannot lose the rivalry. But the same can be said that Michigan is just that good of a team. And obviously, we don't want to settle for average, but this Ohio State team hasn't just been average. And however you slice it, that game was in the hands of your quarterback with 40 seconds ago. You were down 6 and you were in opponent's territory. So for me, it would be a different story if you got blown out like you did before. This year, you lost by 6. You were right there. So for me, I look at this team and this program. I go back to the Notre Dame game this year. And for you Ohio State fans, I know the expectation is winning. But look at that Notre Dame game. And for me, I look at that dude embodies the program. What he stood for in that post-game press conference, what he said. I know it may just sound like words, but he means what he said. And that organization, they believe it. So I know change wants to be had, but also Kyle McCord is a first-year starting quarterback. This is his first year starting, and all of us can agree he is not an elite quarterback. He is not a first-round pick. He is not a de facto superstar that's going to play in the NFL. He's a fine quarterback. So when I look at this organization in Ohio State, Ryan Day may be a part of the problem, but firing doesn't do, it doesn't do anything. It only creates more questions. And as you got to look at it from Ohio State's standpoint, what's the other option? And for me, firing Ryan Day only causes more problems than it does solutions, right? Figure out your quarterback position. Figure out, is Kyle McCord the guy? Is he the guy that's going to lead us next year? Because in my opinion, a quarterback, a superstar quarterback, a top tier quarterback goes down there and wins that game at the end of the game. So I'm not blaming all on Kyle McCord. My only stance on this is Ryan Day is not worth being fired after what he's done with this organization. Losing to Michigan 3 straight times does not mean you are automatically fired.
And I just want to remind people, Harbaugh had a losing record against Ohio State, and then it took him a little bit to turn that thing around. So, I would just say patience is a virtue. Let us know down in the comment section, guys, what you guys think. What are your thoughts on Ryan Day? Is it time to move on from him? Are we idiots? Can't wait to hear what you guys got to say. If you like more video content like this, give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss when we go live.
Come on.